Welcome to the world of the bizarre, the peculiar, and the utterly unbelievable. Get ready to dive into the depths of history and explore the strangest stories ever told. Welcome to the Kraken the Storyteller YouTube channel. From the hidden secrets of ancient civilizations to modern-day enigmas, our channel will be your gateway to astonishing events, forgotten curiosities, and eccentric personalities. Thank you for choosing to be a part of our history-loving family. Get ready for an adventure like no other as we unravel the enigmas, meet the eccentrics, and journey through time to uncover the remarkable and the bizarre. Today we dig deep down into the story of the scammer who sold the Eiffel Tower, not once but twice. Victor Lustig is considered to be the greatest con artist for the biggest as well as bravest scam ever pulled. With a career as a criminal which had started from a young age, his latest scheme shook the world, as he managed to sell the Eiffel Tower of Paris not once, but twice. Victor Lustig, the genius born in a small town in Austro-Hungary, had a hypnotic charm, knew 5 languages, and was the biggest fraud in history. He used to cheat rich tourists, using only his charisma. The finest con artist. If you ever researched for the most famous or outstanding con artists in history, Victor Lustig will always come on top. Believe it or not, Victor was accepted to one of Europe's most prestigious universities, the Sorbonne. His life took a wrong turn as he decided to drop out of university in order to pursue an education of the streets. By the age of 25, he was traveling around the world, committing various crimes under different names. The mugshot of Count Victor Lustig, courtesy of Jeff Maish, circa the 1920s, source, Wikimedia Commons. He managed an impressive record of being arrested over 50 times, but somehow he always managed to escape conviction each time because he made sure that the authorities would lack evidence. This is what made him a real perfectionist in deceptive scams, remembering everything and relying on his character and the typical human nature most of his victims would present. The deception of his career had made him become the biggest scammer on the planet. The Holy Grail of scams. He arrived in Paris in May 1925 and pretended to be an American official. France was still in the process of recovering. He appeared at the reception of the well-known Hotel de Crillon, and his identity was not questioned for a moment. Lustig sent a letter to the top businessmen working in the metal industry, inviting them to the hotel for a meeting. In the letter, he stated that due to engineering mistakes, too expensive repairs, and other political issues that he couldn't disclose, the demolition of the Eiffel Tower was required. His idea was to act as a state representative, and with his charisma and intellect, it was very easy to persuade anyone of whom he wanted to appear to be. The tower was to be sold to the one who offered the highest amount. His audience was captivated, and the bidding went on. This was no common idea that someone would ever think of. He went on the ideology that the French government needed more financial power in order to recover from World War I, so selling the Eiffel Tower was a credible move. Victor was assaulted with offers. The winner was André Poisson, who got scammed for the sum of $350 million. Surprisingly, Victor's scam did not come to light. Even after learning that he had been deceived, Poisson did not denounce him, in order not to be humiliated in the eyes of his colleagues. Encouraged by the success he had, Count Victor Lustig repeated the scam just a month later. However, this time the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, was on his tail, not only for the first time he had sold the Eiffel Tower, but also for counterfeiting banknotes at such a large scale that he managed to affect the economy of America in 1920. Greed ended his career. As with most offenders, it was greed that ruined him. Lustig managed to break the law until September 28, 1935. That evening, FBI agent G.K. Firestone gave his colleague Fred Grubber the signal. The two got in the car and hunted the Count down 9 streets. Eventually, the federal agents pulled out their weapons. The scam was sprouted. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, Victor Lustig was arrested and a New York judge sentenced him to 20 years in prison. He died 2 years later in Alcatraz prison due to pneumonia. In prison, he told investigators that he was born in the Austro-Hungarian city of Hostin on January 4, 1890. The town was arranged around a Baroque clock tower and is in the shadow of the Krokono Mountains, a region that is now part of the Czech Republic. Before he was incarcerated, Lustig boasted that his father, Ludwig, was the mayor of the city, but in prison, he testified that his parents were just poor peasants and that they had raised him in a grim stone-built house. Victor Lustig claimed that he stole to survive, but only from the greedy, rich, and dishonest. Victor died while he was serving his sentence in Alcatraz prison from pneumonia in 1944. Before we part ways, we want to express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you, our amazing audience. Your support, likes, comments, and shares have been the fuel that kept our storytelling fire burning bright. Remember, the magic of storytelling never ends. There are countless more tales to be told, and we'll be back with even more enchanting stories that will transport you to wondrous realms and ignite your imagination. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a new adventure. And please, feel free to leave us your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. We love hearing from you and strive to make each storytelling experience better than the last. As we bid farewell for now, take with you the wisdom, the wonder, and the warmth of the stories we've shared. Until we meet again, may your own life be filled with the joy of storytelling, and may you continue to create your own magical narratives. Thank you for being a part of our storytelling community. Safe travels and happy adventures.